Hello everyone, it's Pepsi back here in Roblox Wild Horse Islands. I am back at the competition hub today to talk about a quick patch that was released yesterday on Monday, January 13th. It is a small patch to the competition hub. And I will also be going into Trick's leaks. Trick is the developer for Wild Horse Island. But Trick did leak some of the information regarding Standardbreds that are coming January 24th, again in 10 days from now, as well as how they are changing recategorization of horses. So let's get started with the small patch to the competition hub. Again, this is a second patch that they are doing. So this patch, as of yesterday, fixed some collision on a lunar base race to reduce the risk of getting stuck, since many players were getting stuck in the lunar base map. They also made high tier breeds more expensive, so let me see if I can actually show that to you. But in the horse shop, high tier breeds are now more expensive than low tier breeds when buying competition hub unique coats. I don't know. You might have seen this. Like Marwaris are about 9.47 thousand. Again, keep in mind that what the price is based on the skills, the personality. I think the purebred percentage as well, and some horses can actually come with the skill point skills already learned. So if you see a horse for maybe like 13,000, like this one is a little bit more expensive for a paint horse, which normally would be, but it also goes into the fact that it is purebred and has 2 learned skills from the skill points tab. So again, this patch made high tier breeds more expensive than low tier breeds. So some of you guys may have already seen that yesterday when playing in competition hub servers. The patch also added a cooldown to how often you can get hit with the first place missile, which is once every 5 seconds now, so you can't get hit with several missiles in less than 5 seconds. And then lastly, they increased the warning time for the first place missile, so you can actually see it for a moment before it hits you. This gives you the chance to possibly avoid it or quickly finish the race, which is a great idea. I think it does help prevent players from getting first place and then being hit by a missile and unfortunately losing their spot completely. There is a chance for you to avoid the missiles. Alright, so I'm going to be playing this race and talking about the leaks to the Standardbred afterwards. But remember that Standardbreds are coming out on January 24th, which is about 10 days from now. Standardbreds are going to be a fast horse breed. And as some context before I get into the leaks, the game currently has, I believe, 16 horse breeds, and it considers horse breeds when spawning as common, uncommon, and rare. I missed that checkpoint because I was looking at my side screen. But currently, horses spawn either as a common horse, an uncommon horse breed, or a rare horse breed. And these aren't labeled in game. You almost have to play or look at social media to figure out which ones are which, but you quickly get a gist of it. Paint horses, Appaloosas, quarters, Mustangs, those are all very common. There are mid tiers like Fjords, Icelandic, Akeltekis, Andalusians. And if I'm missing any, I am so sorry. There are rares like Marwaris, Arabians, Shires, Clydesdales, Frisians. I am probably missing a couple here and there, but that is where the horses spawn in those categories, roughly. Again, it is not labeled in game. So I know I did really poorly on that race. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention too much. Each category, Trick says, has about 4 to 7 breeds within it. In the new system, which will also be coming out on the 24th when Standardbreds are released, we now will have 6 rarity categories: common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and ultra rare. These are the categories currently labeled by Trick, and this is an example currently on screen that was also released last night. So each category will now have 2 to 3 breeds within it. These rarity names are subject to change, but we will probably may end up keeping them for simplicity's sake, as many players know the order of these rarities from their experience in other games. It is a standard. So that was labeled by Trick common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and ultra rare. With these change, you will be able to the developmental team of Wild Horse Islands will be able to continue adding more horses to specific rarity categories without too much dilution. Basically, the goal is to implement these new breeds and limit the impact on other breed spawn rates when adding a new breed. In addition, all breeds in game will be tagged according to the breed, which is what you can see on screen. This Arabian horse on the example image is labeled a legendary breed in red. So I will take that off stream because we are continuing with our next race. But so Trick says all breeds will be tagged according to their breed. For example, the stat card on a quarter horse may say common breed, while a Shire will say an ultra rare breed. The goal here is to help all players understand where exactly a breed lies in the categories in terms of rarity. And then Trick says that right now it's basically a unknown or a guess. Again, unless you get help off the game on the socials or forums for the game, even videos, or if you play the game enough that you really realize where horses spawn more or less common. That is the only way currently to kind of decipher between the rarities of horses. So this is in hopes of helping those players. These new labels, ooh, I completely went off map. Okay. These new labels only relate to the horse's breed. They have nothing to do with the coat or other variants. So if you have a breeding unique, it will still be labeled a breeding unique. A co-breeding unique should still be labeled a co-breeding unique. IUHs will still be labeled island unique hairs. And I believe rare coats should still be labeled rare coats as well. These are just for regular breed categorization. So, you shouldn't notice any changes with how horses spawn. This is important. So horses will not be changing in terms of how they actually appear or spawn, and how much or how often they spawn. Sorry. This is just a categorization or label change. Let me check if I missed anything. The Standardbred will be the 17th unique horse breed in the game, not including any reindeers or legacy breeds. And Trick and the developmental team for Wild Horse Islands do have plans to continue adding new breeds throughout the year and beyond. So again, Again, this is just a categorization change, but it is a leak into some of the small changes that will come with Standardbreds in about 10 days from today on January 24th at 2 p.m. if you're in Pacific Standard Time on the west coast of the US, like I am. If you are anywhere else, convert that to your time zone. Or if you look at the event on the Roblox page or the Discord server, you will see it automatically converted into whatever time zone you are in. Again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that it was informative. I hope that my mic quality is better. I did get a new microphone. Um, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, y'all.